OpenClaw is not as easy to set up as everyone says it is. Here we are trying to set it up. I ended up getting a Hostinger VPS to set this thing up. If you don't know, I'm Mark Illy. I've been doing digital marketing for the past 15 years, and there's been so much hype with all these new AI agents that I had to get on board. So here we are. I had been using Manus to help me debug it. Now, one thing I will say, if you're new to all this AI agent stuff and all this OpenClaw, Nanobot, ZeroClaw, and all this good stuff that just released, you have to be comfortable in the terminal. Now, you don't really have to know all the the different settings, because ChatGPT, Claude, and Manus will help you. I do like Manus a lot. It's very clean. It helps out a lot to debug. I usually use Claude for this, but I just randomly opened Manus. ChatGPT you don't want to use for coding or apps or anything like that, to be honest. It's very buggy, outdated code I get. It was not working well. Manus has been pretty decent, and also Claude. So back to it. I have been trying to get this error that happened, API rate limit reached. Try again later. So what's happening is it's defaulting to the default Hostinger Nexos, I guess, API that's integrated into it. I told it all my APIs. I'm trying to get it to use my paid Gemini Google Ultra AI account, and it's not. And I've been sitting here now for about 2 hours. I've already spent about 4 hours with OpenClaw. He was working good. I named him Kit. Things were going good. And then I keep getting hit with this API failure. Now, this was all good and, fine. And, we were working together and doing a bunch of stuff. And he was helping me debug and how to set things up with his skill sets and the different APIs you need. So people don't tell you that when you set this up and get it started, you're going to need to set up email for him with an API, search engine with an API, fire crawl so you could crawl different websites. You're going to have to set up all these different APIs, like a Brave browser. Vitali is another one. You can set up Groq. You can set up all these things that your OpenClaw can access, and he can go to town, which is really cool. And we were getting to it, and then I hit this API rate limit reached. And now apparently I have to go inside after trying to debug in the terminal for the past 2 hours, different commands, settings, changing my API default tokens, what it's looking at. And Manus is telling me like, okay, well, apparently the terminal commands aren't sticking, and my VPS Docker manager is overriding all my changes inside. So, you do want to put it in a Docker, so, it is an OpenClaw, could just crawl out, do a lot of things. I have it on a VPS, so it's not on my main machine. I don't recommend it on your main machine for sure. I installed Nanobot on my main machine, and took me about 3 to 4 hours to really get it going, integrated with my WhatsApp, and I have to say it was horrible. Nanobot, I don't know how they're getting such good praise. It must be money, because all these YouTubers and influencers saying that it's better than OpenClaw, that's not true. It was not letting me do much stuff. It was very limited. It was just like another chatbot in my WhatsApp that I didn't need. It wasn't intelligent. I couldn't say, hey, take this file and analyze it and, give me a strategy plan for tomorrow. It was, oh, you need to upload that to Google Drive. I uploaded it, said, oh, well, I can't see the tabs on it. You're going to need to individually send me every CSV file one by one. And, there's like 30 different tabs. That's why I want an AI agent to go ahead and do this kind of stuff. So Nanobot, no, that got removed. And yeah, OpenClaw is just a lot more smarter. I would tell you that Nanobot is probably about a 5-year-old child when you get it out the box. It doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know what to do. If you're trying to tell it to download skills, it was very, very limited. It just didn't seem to have a purpose. Where Nanobot is more like a 21-year-old fresh, yeah, we'll figure it out. Let me try to go see what I need to do. Okay, this is the code you need to put in your terminal so it can enable this, and then you need to go get the APIs for that. Very intelligent, much smarter. I've only tried Nanobot, and I have set up the Manus Telegram API, which is pretty cool. But again, it's not going to be able to do all the things you can do with OpenClaw. OpenClaw, I named him Kit, and things were going good, so we're gonna troubleshoot this. But I just do want to give everyone a warning out there that you do have to really kind of know your way around the terminal and be prepared to spend about 5 to 6 hours at least to get this thing going. If you haven't subscribed, like this video, go ahead. I'm Mark Illy, been doing digital marketing for 15 years, and I'm going to be just dropping new AI videos every day. All right, see ya. Good luck with your Claude bot, your OpenClaw.